Hey, good day, everybody. Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. We're at the quarterfinals of the 2009 Dallas Cup. And a BU14 match just about set to get underway. The Carolina Elite Soccer Academy Premier Squad. They're in black on the left half of your field, and they're going up against the local squad here from North Texas, the CDI squad, and they are in white. The wind picking up here, 4 o'clock p.m. start time here at Pizza Hut Park, field number 4. And we have 2 35-minute halves with overtime if necessary. We need a winner. These are now elimination games, and there you have it, the start of this match. The wind is blowing from the near side over to the far side. Ooh, handball, and the referee is right there on top of it. And ball belongs to CDI. We'll get you the rosters for these two teams here. And looking at the flags, the advantage here in the first half is going to go to CDI because the wind is angled to their back and across the field. And if it stays that way, then of course the Premier Squad, CESA, they will have the advantage in the ever-important second half. Nice job of the defense clearing that ball up. Now let's see. Premier with some room. Pass in the middle by number 23, Eric Clark. Coming across his teammate, number 9, Nicky Watson. Now over to the far side. So action just unfolding here. And as soon as we settle down here in the middle of the field, we'll get you the rosters. Far side, it's a foot race. Number 14 for CESA Premier, Aubrey Jones. Tries to get to that ball, but it goes out and will belong to CDI. So as CDI throws it in, we'll get you the roster for the CESA Premier Squad. Number 1 is Tanner Eggers, and he's the goalkeeper. Number 2, Andrew Davis. And now it's a breakaway here, but not enough personnel up front, and the defense is able to clear it here to the near side. So said Andrew Davis, number 2. Number 3 is Brett Freed. Number 5, James Campbell. Number 6 is Graham Germstad. Number 7 is Dylan Onderdonk Snow. Number 8 is Patrick Jones. And that's going to roll along over to the far corner. Number 9, Nicky Watson. Number 10 is Austin Bernickel. Number 11, Christian Calloway. And the keeper, Tanner Eggers, goes high up in the air to make that stop, and he'll clear it up towards midfield. Number 12, Will Norris. Number 14, Aubrey Jones. Number 17 is Pietro Batari. Number 21, Nick Popore. And number 23, Eric Clark. The coach is Russell Shelley. So there's the roster of the team representing the Greenville, South Carolina area. They're the first team from South Carolina to make it here to the Dallas Cup. And I think they're the first team from South Carolina to make it on George Langevin Productions. Okay, free kick far side. Nicely placed. Can they get the header? They do, and it's going to find the back of the net. Going up high and using his height. I believe that's number 21. Let's see. As he comes here to midfield. Number 12, Will Norris with the score. Right in the middle of all that traffic with the header. Beautifully placed. And the CESA Premier Squad jumps out on top here, 1-0. And we haven't even given you the roster for CDI. That's coming up. Taken away there by number 10, Austin Bernickel. There's number 21. I knew he was out there somewhere. That's Nick Popore. CDI quickly on the attack, and that ball out. And they're going to say that's a corner kick. So a corner kick for CDI and an opportunity here to tie this match. Number 22 gingerly walking over there into the corner. That is Luigi Paez, one of the guest players here today for CDI. And he's a left-legged kicker. And into the wind, though, so this will be interesting. And he lofts it nicely. Beautifully placed with the wind in front of the net. They can't get a secondary shot. It's cleared away by the defense. Number 9 on the first touch right there. That's Nicky Watson. But CDI keeping the ball here on the left half. Number 9 moves across. That's Andrew Buckmeyer. And out. It doesn't go out. Still in play on the far side. Nick Popore, number 21, there with the red cleats. Coming across number 100 with the steal there, David Munoz. Number 20 in the middle of the field. Had the right idea with that header, Enrique Rangel. And so we've settled down. Okay, so we'll get to the roster here for CDI. Number 100, David Munoz. The keeper, number 1, Jose Gonzalez. Number 5 is Neres Guzman. Number 7 is Marvin Pichardo. Breakaway, and that's an offsides. I was going to say CESA looking for another score, but the flag goes up and possession goes to CDI. Number 10 is Javier Ambris. Number 11 is Tony Radia. Number 12, Oscar Ocampo. Number 14 is Lucio Benitez. Number 15, Romualdo Amaya. Number 17 is Ivan Garcia. Number 18 is Victor Portillo. Number 20, Enrique Rangel. Number 21 is Abel Luviano. Number 23 is Abad Perez. Number 27 is Nestor Celestino. Number 77 is Luis Cardozo. Number 22, Luigi Paez. And number 9 is Andrew Buckmeyer. Number 12 making a run there. Will Norris already has 1 score. Popore. Now it's in the middle, running that ball down. The lone black jersey near the box right there. And the ball is out. Number 14, very active on that set there, Aubrey Jones. For the team out of South Carolina, the CESA Premier. And Will Norris, number 12, will put the ball into play. Number 7 with the touch using the side of his body there. That's Marvin Pichardo. A shot on goal is going to be just... Well, they attempted the cross there in front of the net, and number 14 just couldn't connect on it. Aubrey Jones, and it goes wide all the way to the other side. And the keeper, Jose Gonzalez, will get the ball rolling, far side. Wind really picking up, and that really says something because it was growing pretty fast before we started and now has really turned into something here. CDI trying to get past the defense. Number 11 with a nice job right there, Christian Callaway. Callaway now trying to back Luigi Paez into a corner. He goes into the middle with that cross, cleared away and out, and that'll be a corner kick here on the near side this time for CDI. And looks like from this side we're going to have, we had number 22 Luigi Paez on the far side, and looks like number 18 Victor Portillo here for the near side with the corner. High into the air, the header, they got the shot they wanted, but high over the crossbar. Had the goal kick to CESA Premier. And watching here on your screen, you got a beautiful backdrop here. You can see the field looks great. Well, behind us, doesn't look so good. Looks like there might be a dust storm or something forming and coming our way. You can kind of see it behind the net there, behind the keeper, Tanner Eggers. Well, hopefully it'll just go around us. A nice strong kick by Eggers. Held up just a little bit. Number 14 gets to it. Again, Aubrey Jones. We're going to have to watch Aubrey Jones. He's quick. He's all over the field. CDI now on the attack. David Munoz, number 100, and taken away by CESA Premier. But they don't get any further than midfield. Buckmeyer, number 9. Buckmeyer now moves inside, surrounded by 4 black jerseys, and that's going to be trouble. And tripped up there. The premier player, and the ball will go over to CESA. High into the air. Collision there, but nobody had possession of the ball. Referee says play on. Nobody gained an advantage there. Well, not evidently, but obviously. Yeah, a little slide there by number 10. Austin Burnickel, and the referee just saying, hey, you can't do that. Nobody was touched. Ball goes over to CDI. Head coach for CDI, Tony Radia. That ball out across the back line, and the manager is Jose Gonzalez. So BU14 quarterfinal. In fact, we have 12 games going on here at Pizza Hut Park right now. These are the only 12 games at the 4 o'clock start here. The only 12 games played today at the Dallas Cup. I believe it's a U13, 14, and 15 squads. High into the air, and the keeper goes up to make the stop. Tanner Eggers. Eggers lets it go. And let's see here, number 12 getting out in front, Will Norris. Norris with the pass to Aubrey Jones. Aubrey nearly trips, keeps his balance. He's got to look out from behind, taken from behind. Nice defensive job. Number 15, Romualdo Amaya. Here on the near side, can they get a shot? Number 3, he's got to have it deflected and out, but it's a corner kick. Brett Freed. And I think if he would have taken that shot just a second sooner, he had an angle. And now an injured player for CDI as the ball is walked over here to the near corner, and he gets up and seems to be okay. And the referee says, hey, you know what? Let's see if he's going to make him come out. It looked like he threatened a card there because he didn't want to come out, and the referee says, well, you're either going to get a card or you can go out. So number 7, Marvin Pichardo, will have to come out for a series here. And he may have, what it may be is he may have a scratch or a cut on his arm, and he may have to go and have it bandaged up. So we look to see him, back soon. And the head coach, Tony Radia, not too happy about it over there. And there's no cut. They just want him to sit out. Here's the corner, number 23, and that's going to hit the top of the net. Eric Clark. And Pichardo back in. In fact, he's going to have it there on the far side. Very interesting call there because they didn't substitute in. They were down a man on that corner, so a huge advantage for CESA. Not exactly sure why the referee did that. Probably a very seldom used rule. And here on the near side, number 22 past the defense. There's the cross. Nice job by the keeper. Eggers, Tanner Eggers. That shot's going to hit the crossbar and come back out. And if you're Tanner Eggers, you don't know what's happening right now. You made a nice stop. You're scrambling to get up. They take another shot, hits the crossbar by the time you get up. And all you're thinking is you're glad that the ball goes out well over on the far side up towards midfield. CDI, though, continuing here to put some pressure on the CESA Premier defense. Number 11 now moving in, Tony Radia. Up to number 27, he wanted the shot straight on, but looked like he caught his cleat there in the turf. Nestor Celestino. And that foiled his attempt there. They're going to have to get to that ball coming through the traffic. Number 18, Victor Portillo. They wanted him at, they thought that the keeper, Eggers, grabbed the ball outside the box, but the far judge there on the line was right there, said no, he didn't. Celestino sends it back towards Eggers. The balmy breeze, pick it up here, Pizza Hut. And now Eggers is finding out as he's kicking that ball into the wind He's going to have to keep it a little bit lower to the ground because it's dying before it hits midfield. And you can tell he's a big kid. He's got some strong legs. He normally knocks that ball across midfield. Buckmeyer gets back, keeps it in play. Still battling for the ball. Referee finally comes in and blows it dead. Number 23 here, Abad Perez will take the free kick. Referee moves him back close to the midfield. And actually it's going to be number 11, Tony Radillo. There's the kick with the wind to his back, so the advantage here to CDI. And cleared out back towards midfield. Marvin Pichardo, far side. And offsides. We might have had two things going on there, an offsides and the ball went out on the far side. Both flags went up. Either way, the ball goes over to CDI. And the offsides will take precedent over the out, so it's a kick and not a throw-in. So the referee backs him up. And it goes out before CDI can get the header on it, so the ball belongs to CESA Premier. Number 17, far side, Pietro Batari will put the ball into play. And the throw, and the wind takes it. And it goes out and back over to CDI. So a little bit of a lull here in the action. David Munoz, number 100, battling for the ball. Now it's fired here to the near side. CESA, they want to get out and run. Will Norris, number 12, he runs out of room and the ball taken away there by number 23. Abad Perez, but Will doesn't give up. Still has it. There's his cross in front. Oh, Aubrey Jones, number 14, was just waiting for the ball to get to him to take that shot. And by the time it did, it bounced one too many times and right over his leg. And you saw him immediately puts his head back and looks up to the sky, wondering why that had to happen to him. Hope if you're here at the park, grab onto a post or a tree because the wind's coming. And the temperature just dropped here in the last 5 or 10 seconds, about 10 degrees it seems. Ball right there in the middle of the field. Number 2, Andrew Davis. A little bit long. 1-0 lead for CESA Premier. Here in the first half, quarterfinal match 2009 Dallas Cup. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. Into the middle of the field. Number 9, Buckmeyer takes a Pele-esque shot right there. And it's going to be wide, and you kind of wonder if not for the wind pushing it that way, they might have had a shot.
Too much time, ref! Too much time, ref!
Tanner Eggers. Kick on a bounce towards midfield. It's going to be won there by CDI. And let's see, who was that out off of? And it is CESA ball. Brett Freed, number 3. Nice header, keeping the ball into play. Aubrey Jones there, number 14, and number 23, Eric Clark. Nice move there. Pretty move by number 18, Victor Portillo, but no teammate there to take that pass. Aubrey Jones right on top of number 23 there, Avad Perez. There's a collision. Getting back to the ball, number 17, Pietro Batari. So the Carolina Elite Soccer Academy with the 1-0 lead. Now they come on, number 10 with a shot on goal. It's going to get past the keeper and find the back of the net. Austin Bernickel with the score as he gets it right past Jose Gonzalez. And the CESA Premier squad with a 2-0 lead here in the first half. So the first score by number 12, Will Norris. The second one, number 10, Austin Bernickel. Buckmeyer, number 9, over to the far side. Number 18 there, Victor Portillo. And substitutions there on the far side of the field for CESA. Number 3 will come out, Brett Freed. And number 27 for CDI will come out, Nestor Celestino. In fact, 3 players. Number 22, Luigi Paez as well. And number 100, David Munoz. Number 17, Ivan Garcia. Number 77, Luis Cardozo. And number 14, Lucio Benitez in now for CDI. And I believe number 7, that is, Dylan Onderdonk Snow in now for CESA. There's the kick inside, number 77 with the header. And a dangerous situation right there, because after the header by Luis Cardozo, the defense being a little too aggressive there for the CESA Premier squad. I believe that was number 8, Patrick Jones, going up for the header, nearly knocked it back towards the net. Tanner Eggers was there, and he was ready to just grab that ball. All at midfield, number 23 with the touch, Eric Clark. Now hit to the near side. Number 8, Patrick Jones. Into the middle to Clark. Clark's going to lose it. Taken away by CDI, but they've got to be careful, the defense there for CESA, as number 20, Enrique Rangel. He's trying to sneak past the defense there and snag that ball. Just about the 23rd minute of play, so 12 minutes remaining here in the first half. 2-0 lead for the CESA Premier squad. Number 5, James Campbell. Buckmeyer wants to cut the distance here, trying to get to the ball. The slide, he does, and it goes out, and it belongs to CDI. CDI into play. And nice job as it's cleared away. Number 10, Austin Barnickel. All the way to the keeper, David Munoz. That ball had a nice travel. It came all the way to the near side and then into the middle because of the wind. Clark, number 23, is going to be tripped up there. Eric Clark, no call. Ball goes out. And it's a corner kick here for CESA. Clark's kick Nicely placed in front of the net, and they can't get a good leg on it. And it rolls right into the hands of Jose Gonzalez, the keeper. Buckmeyer battles out of the circle, tries to thread the needle, and he's going to be knocked hard. Looking for a call, doesn't get it. Referee really letting them go here today. Ball in the left half, now across. Eric Clark, number 23. Clark in the middle has it taken away, tries to come back from behind. Can't get it now across midfield. High into the air. Nice job using the chest, the body right there. Number 6, Graham Germstad. They got to get that one to their keeper. They decide just to bring it out themselves. The defense, again, number 20. Enrique Rangel just waiting for that defense deep in that defensive third to make a mistake, because it's going to be right there. Upfield, Eric Clark, number 23, has it taken away from behind. Number 7, Marvin Pichardo. And let's see the whistle by the referee, and that's going to go against CESA. So the free kick to CDI. Substitutions far side. Pietro Batari is out, as well as Eric Clark. Number 8 there in the middle, Patrick Jones. Pass, take it away. Burnickel there, number 10. Far side to number 3, that's Brett Freed. Freed, who just came out after the rest. Ball moves into the middle of the field. CESA looking for a shot. Number 9, Nicky Watson. Burnickel again, trying to get through the traffic, still on his feet with a spin move, finally down on the ground. Shot towards the net, over the crossbar. Goal kick, CDI. Near side, across midfield. A little push there, number 17 and number 7 battling. That's Ivan Garcia, number 17, and number 7, Dylan Otterdunk Snow. Ball still in play. Number 9 with the pass back, Nicky Watson. That cross going nowhere because of the wind. Cleared away by CDI. Nice job keeping it in front. Number 5, Neres Guzman. Runs into some trouble with his counterpart, number 5, James Campbell. And a substitution here for CDI. Seven minutes to go here in the first half. Number 15 for CDI is out, Romaldo Amaya. And number 21 is in, Abel Luviano. Ball on the far side of the field. Now it comes across. Burnickel to the far side to Freed. Graham Gerstad, number 6, comes away. Now he's got another attempt, but gets past him, off to number 9, Nicky Watson. And finally out. CDI will have it. Ball on the right half of the field. Number 8 with a nice move right there, Patrick Jones. Austin Burnickel there brings it back out. Now he sees an opening here on the near side, but his cross taken away, and CDI now moving right to left. CDI ball as it goes out here. Buckmeyer, number 9, in between 2 defenders. It goes out off Buckmeyer, and CDI will give the ball up to CESA Premier. Number 5 is going to come out. Number 77 is going to come out. So Neres Guzman and Luis Cardozo will come out for CDI. Oscar Ocampo. And, no, that's number 22, Luigi Paez. Number 100, David Munoz now back in.
One more sub.
Giving a lot of time on these substitutions. Number 17 comes out, Ivan Garcia. Throw comes in. Burnickel tripped up from behind. Number 12 now into the match. Oscar Ocampo. Marvin Pichardo, number 7, weaving his way upfield across midfield. Now into the defensive third. Shot on goal on the ground, right into the hands of Tanner Eggers, the keeper. Tanner's kick, nice and strong, cross midfield. 32nd minute of play, so 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Buckmeyer tripped up there.
Vamos, chavos, vamos.
Left leg. There's a kick towards the net. High into the air goes Tanner Eggers. Nice catch. Those are always dangerous. They can slip right through your fingers. Ball high into the air, in the circle. No, didn't quite get into the circle. Ahead of there. First touch by number 9, Nikki Watson. And CDI will control it here near side. And it belongs to CESA. Will Norris, number 12, waiting to put the ball into play. Strong throw. Burnickel. And let's see, taken there on the near side by number 21, Abel Luviano. Ball upfield. Rangel, Enrique Rangel, number 20. Trying to get there. Kick high into the air, the wind kills it, but on a bounce it makes up some ground. Buckmeyer trying to get back to it. Now number 21 on the run towards the back line, Abel Luviano. It's going to go out, and that will be a corner kick for CDI late here in the first half. And if CDI can cut the lead in half, they're trailing 2-1 right now. That would be a positive for them. Just about a minute left here in the first half. There's the corner with the left leg high into the air. Tanner Eggers swats it away, and it's going to roll all the way to the far side of the field. Number 9 trying to get there, Nikki Watson, but was too far behind that ball. CDI will have it again. Final minute of the first half. CDI brings it up top. Let's see if they can set something up here. Buckmeyer trying to get to the ball. He's going to be thrown to the deck there. Ball out of the circle, or in the circle. Still in the circle. Now it comes out at a trip from behind. Munoz guilty there. David Munoz. Ball belongs to CESA. And Munoz getting a talking to by the referee. All right, so the free kick here for CESA Premier. Here comes a kick. It's going to angle over to the far corner. Kept in play. Now towards the back line. Battle for the ball. CDI with a nice job clearing it away from their net. Now they want to go upfield. Number 2 there. Andrew Davis, though, sends it right back to the right half of the field. Can ESA get a shot here at the end of the half? Number 7 in front of the net. Shot on goal. It's going to find the back of the net. Does it count? And let's see, it does. 3-0 lead for CESA number 7. Dylan Onderdonk Snow with the score. And it's 3-0. CESA Premier over CDI. A late score. That is just, if you're CDI, that's a heartbreaker. You didn't want to go into halftime down any more than the 2 you were. And there's the whistle and the end of the first half. So, CESA Premier, the team out of South Carolina, with a 3-0 lead over the local team CDI. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Landsman Productions. You're watching a quarterfinal here at the 2009 Dallas Cup U14s. We'll take a break and be back with the second half in just a few minutes. And welcome back, everybody. Ken Gonzalez for George Landsman Productions. The 2009 Dallas Cup quarterfinal match, U14s. And it was a CESA Premier taking a 3-0 lead at a halftime over CDI. And they're going to have an injured player right there, number 10. Austin Bernickel is down. And it's David Munoz with the yellow card. So Austin will stay in. So there's a free kick towards the net. And boy, that would be something if CESA could strike quickly, put this one just away for good. They already have a 3-0 lead, just the start of the second half. CDI obviously needs to get a score quickly here to claw their way back in. Number 22, Luigi Paez. And the ball out across the back line. And Tanner Eggers, the keeper, will clear it out. And so a little bit of an advantage here in the second half to CESA because of the fact that the wind is, it's blowing from the near side to the far side, but it's coming from right to left just a bit as well. So it's kind of blowing diagonally across the field. Munoz there. Passes it upfield just a bit. CDI showing a passing game right now in the middle of the field. Too many black jerseys there defensively. And they're going to lose the ball. Number 23 is going to have to run this one down, Eric Clark, but the keeper, Jose Gonzalez, picks it up. And actually the wind not blowing as hard as it was in the first half. Still blowing hard, but it's a marked difference. Ball will roll far side and go out. Number 12 there. Number 12 started the scoring. Will Norris in the first half. The first score for CESA. They went 2 wins, 1 loss in bracket play. Defeated YMS Celtic out of Pennsylvania 3-0. Then their second game they lost to the ISC Strikers 3-1. Then they came back, beat the team out of Mexico, San Nicolas 4-0 to win the bracket. And they're on top 3-0 here, so 7-10. $11 goals to 3 they've scored here in this tournament. Their 2 victories were both shutouts. Let's see, as the ball goes out far side, it belongs to CDI as they move left to right. Action coming in towards the net. Buckmeyer with a shot on goal. It's going to sail just over the crossbar. He had an attempt, took the open shot, and it was just a little bit too much on it for Andrew Buckmeyer, but he tries to get his team on the board here. So the goal kick to CESA. Ball in the circle, now out. CDI's defense will take over in their backfield. Nice job of stepping into the lane there, number 14, Aubrey Jones. CDI now with the breakaway. Number 27 just wasn't quite in position, though. Nestor Celestino. And so the ball goes over to CESA. Now, as soon as I say the wind has died down, it's really picked up, and it might actually be blowing harder than it was in the first half. Eric Clark here, number 23, holds up and is held up there by number 15. And a little smack to the head there. Romualdo Amaya. Referee letting a lot of tripping go here in the second half. 2 right in front of him. Definite advantages taken. Ball still in play. CDI here on the right half, now midfield, David Munoz. Andrew Buckmeyer passes it far side. Number 3, Brett Freed comes over on defense, making things difficult there. CDI comes in deep towards the back line, deflected away. Number 2, Andrew Davis. CESA across midfield. Now they come the other way, right to left. They've got some room. We've got a 2-on-1. And number 7 with a nice defensive job, Marvin Pichardo. So Marvin single-handedly disrupts that scoring process right there by the CESA Premier. And now here comes CDI the other way. CESA ball. And number 17, Pietro Batari, will put it into play. Aubrey Jones saves that, keeps it in play. Clark Jones now here on the near side has it, upfield pass. Ball out near side. Pietro will put the ball into play. Inside Eric Clark over to Aubrey Jones, and Aubrey Jones, he can't quite get there. It goes out across the back line. And so the goal kick here for CDI. Off-white here on the near side. Let's see what happens here as the ball moves across midfield. Number 12, Will Norris, sends it into the parking lot. Quickly, CDI gets it back into play. (3-0) lead for CESA Premier, and now they want to get another one. Clark battling there on the far side. Eric Clark, number 23. CDI going against the wind now here in the second half. Down the middle of the field, number 17 steps in there. Nice job, Pietro Batari. Will Norris, number 12. Ball in front of the net. CDI can't get a shot. Aubrey Jones, nice job. And number 14 again on the ground. Trying to disrupt CDI as much as he can. Keeper Eggers is going to have to come out. He's got it now with his leg in the wind. That ball's going to sail well across midfield and should go out far side. It does, and now substitution on the far side for the Carolina Elite Soccer Academy Premier. Coming out, number 21, Nick Popore. And number 8, Patrick Jones, into the match now. Ball to play at midfield, and the wind pushes it out far side, and that's going to go against CDI. So CESA now will have the throw-in. We're here in the second half, 3-0 lead. CDI trails. Action in the middle of the field. It's going to be very tough. Just about 24 minutes remaining here in this one. Ball still in play, and it's going to be, 3-goal lead. At some point here, CDI is going to have to get on the board to make this one interesting. Ball into the corner. Kept in play. And we knew this was going to happen before the game even started. You know, we talked about it, and we knew all the action was going to take place on the far side because of the wind. And the flag goes up. CDI with the ball. Free kick across midfield, but it's CESA who wins it. And really right now, neither team, the aggressor, just back and forth in the middle of the field. Buckmeyer. See where Andrew goes with it. Looking for an opening, passes it far side. Will Norris putting on some defense there, number 12. And Luis Cardozo, number 77. Will retrieve the ball for the corner kick. And CDI, they just get the ball rolling. They don't attempt to attack. And back the other way to CESA. Bernickel, number 10, Austin Bernickel. He's got the second score of the day for CESA. And again, the wind is going to carry that one out into the parking lot, and they'll retrieve the one there at midfield. So CESA, the first team from South Carolina into the Dallas Cup, and they've made it to the quarters, I should say, the quarterfinals. And it looks as though they're going to head into the semis. Ball over to the far side of the field. Now number 7 comes away with it. Marvin Pichardo. Pichardo stops, holds up, comes back. Now they're spreading the field. It's a nice job, nice ball movement by CDI, but, they got to get it upfield quickly. They don't have too much time to spare here. Down by 3 in front of the net. Does he get it through? He does. Buckmeyer. Buckmeyer was right in front of the net. It was up into the air, and with one of his legs, I think it's his right leg, he manages to push it through right past the keeper, Tanner Eggers. And so Andrew Buckmeyer will put CDI on the board. And they now trail 3-1 here in the second half. Into the match now for CESA Premier number 21, Nick Popore. All across midfield. So, CDI trying to make this one interesting. And perhaps they've swayed a little momentum here in the second half. CDI ball. Crosshair in front, and again, they're trying to get to Andrew Buckmeyer, but the keeper, Tanner Eggers, was there. Huge kick, and on one bounce, it's going to make it all the way to the opposite keeper there, Jose Gonzalez. Just under 20 minutes remaining here, nearly into the 16th minute of play here in the second half, the 51st minute overall. And let's see on the far side, CDI still with an opportunity to put it into play. Ball in front of the net, goes just a little bit long. Number 18 tries to make something happen there. That's Victor Portillo, but the defense clears it out here to the near side. White ball. And know they're going to say it's CESA ball. So Pietro Batari will put it into play. Ball rolls all the way to the far side, and it goes out. So Aubrey Jones, number 14, comes out for CESA. And number 8, Patrick Jones, will replace him. And so the referee in the middle now, he's talking to the coach, Tony Radia of CDI, and I'm not sure exactly, obviously, how are we to know once, but the clock is running. And I'm going to assume that it has something to do with substitutions and where the players are. They want them strictly there on the line at midfield. Quickly into play. Ball fired here to the near side, but with the wind, it's not going to make it. Number 15 will pick it up right here. Romualdo Amaya. Amaya trying to make something happen. The ball still in play. Cleared away from in front of the net. Midway through the second half, 2-goal lead for CESA, 3-1. And they've just got to play solid defense the rest of the way here to head into the semifinals. CDI will put the ball into play from the far side. And substitutions at midfield for CESA. Ball high into the air, but Tanner Eggers goes up, and he'll make the catch and clear it out to midfield. Or actually further, most likely, with the wind in his leg. Nice job getting to the ball there. Number 10, Austin Bernickel. Ball far side of the field. Nearly a handball. Ball still in play. They're trying to get to Buckmeyer again in the middle. Eggers there. So Andrew Buckmeyer, you know, he's a guy you don't want to leave alone. And now it's obvious that CDI is just, that's their main goal, is to get him the ball in front. Buckmeyer here on the near side. Ball is out. White ball. Buckmeyer nearly tangled up on the near side. Now he moves inside. Ball is out, and let's see, is it a corner or a goal kick? It's a corner kick. So a corner kick for CDI, and a huge opportunity, because if they can convert here, they're within a goal, 3-2, with plenty of time remaining. "14 minutes remaining here in the match." There's a kick with a right leg, cleared right back. Well, it was going to come here to the near side, but the wind pushes it right back towards the middle of the field. Eggers catches that right in his chest. So an opportunity for CDI there. They can't convert it. And now the ball sails again into the backfield of CDI. But I tell you what I don't like right now for CESA is they're not attacking the net. You know, they clear the ball out, and really in essence all they're doing is giving the ball right back to CDI on those long kicks. They've got to try and dribble the ball upfield and waste some more time, keep possession for a while. Maybe even look for another score, but I would say the last 5 or 6 possession changes has been just a long kick right to the keeper, Jose Gonzalez. So one of two things, they need to either act a little more aggressively on offense, or if they want to play defense, try to play it in the left half of the field. Now this is what they need to do here. Number 7, Dylan Onderdunk Snow. And Dylan has that 3rd score of the game for CESA. Shot towards the net, number 10, Austin Bernickel. And that's what you want to see if you're CESA. You got to try to do something. You can't just stop playing. You're up by 2. You know, some time remaining here. Kept in play number 18, Victor Portillo, into the middle of the field. They're going to lose it, though. Number 23, far side, Abad Perez, getting to the ball. Ball in the circle. And let's see here, 2 men on the ground. Players inside. I tell you, the referee really hasn't stopped playing much here today, other than to talk to the side, to the coach, and perhaps when there was an injury. He's really let it go. Eric Clark, far side, number 23. Going up against number 12, Oscar Ocampo. And substitutions at midfield there for CESA. Number 5 is into the match. James Campbell. Austin Bernickel, far side, near the corner. There's his cross. Can they get a shot? No, defense was there for CDI. Trying to get to the ball. Now it's a foot race. Let's see. Number 3, number 18, tangle up Brett Freed and Victor Portillo. Ball out across the back line. The whistle was there, and let's see, it's a free kick here on the near side for CDI. Coming up on the 25th minute of play here in the second half. High into the air, Eggers deflects it away. Goes out, and a corner kick far side for CDI. Into the wind. So 10 minutes to go here in this match. Crucial for CDI that they score right here. Put it into play. They know they better not attack the net from that corner, so they just set the offense. Now they come inside. Oh, they nearly had a shot there. Cleared away by the defense. So CESA Premier, they're 10 minutes from reaching the semifinals here at the 2009 Dallas Cup, but CDI is going to try to push them as far as they can here, down 3-1. CESA has really had to work here defensively in the second half to keep this white squad CDI at bay. Ball across midfield, Victor Portillo, number 18, up to Andrew Buckmeyer. Buckmeyer trying to gain some distance here on the near side. There's his cross, number 27. Oh, nearly with a shot on goal right there. Nestor Celestino, but a nice job by Tanner Eggers to collect that ball before he can take the shot. Fired upfield on a bounce. Rolls towards the back line. And the goal kick for CDI. Substitutions at midfield. Number 21, Abel Luviano. Number 14, Lucio Benitez into the match for CDI. Ball in the left half. Oscar Ocampo. Upfield, using this sideline. Now they want to move inside. 3-1 lead, CESA. Trying to get around Will Norris, number 12 there. Now they go inside again. They had Buckmeyer there, but Eggers makes a stop. Ball in the circle. Now here on the near side, number 6, Graham Germstad. Graham into the middle. Try to get it over to number 7, Dylan Onderdunk Snow. And that's a goal kick for CDI.
Substitution.
And CESA with a substitution, far side. Onderdunk Snow will come out, number 7. Just about 6 minutes to go here in this one. And number 23, Eric Clark, will replace Dylan. Ball far side still in play. Wind's going to carry it across. Goes out. And let's see here. CESA ball. And just as they try to put it in play, it goes out. So CDI now with a chance. They've got to make the most of their chances here with, closer to 5-6 minutes to play. They're down by 2. Eggers kick, keeps it lower to the ground. He wants his team to set something up, keep the ball for some time. And the ball out here near side. CDI ball. Into the middle of the field. There's a shot towards the net. Oh, it's going to be wide of the goal. Number 20, Enrique Rangel with the shot. And you saw Eggers go high into the air. The wind takes it into the corner. Goal kick for Eggers. And coming out, number 6, Graham Germstad. So 1 goal here in the second half for CDI. The 3 goals in the first half for CESA. All of them for the team moving left to right. Eric Clark, number 23, gets to the ball, takes it away. Wants to use the near sideline. Pietro Batari, number 17, ball now in the middle. And the shot with the left leg deflected away by Jose Gonzalez, the keeper. Popore, number 21, goes into the middle. Austin Burnickel, number 10, goes high into the air, but his header, the wind, changed the direction of that ball. And we got to be under 5 minutes to go here in this quarterfinal match. Upfield. out, CDI ball. Marvin Pichardo, number 7, down the middle. As pass taken away and cleared out by CESA. Buckmeyer injured. He's on the ground. Into the circle. Nearly a handball there. Buckmeyer finally gets up. And now he's back on in the middle of the field. And let's see, a whistle there and a little bit of a penalty goes against CDI. You see the referee, the little bump. Not an offsides. Not an offsides, a penalty. You saw the referee there shoving his hips, indicating what went wrong. So the free kick to CESA. Over the back at number 14, Aubrey Jones. Number 9 guilty there. Free kick to CESA. High into the air on a bounce. Oh, nearly over the head and deflected over the goalpost by Jose Gonzalez, the keeper. And that's going to give a corner kick to CESA with just a few minutes remaining here in this match. Austin Bernickel with the pass. To Brett Freed, trying to set something up top there, and there's the flag and the whistle, and the ball goes over to CDI. White ball. So if you're CESA now, you're just trying to keep the ball moving. Don't give them too many good looks. Final moments of the match. You're up by 2. Into the middle, and that goes right into the hands of the keeper, Tanner Eggers. Ball at midfield. Nice job on the takeaway, number 17, Pietro Battari. Eric Clark. Ball into the middle now, high into the air after the header. Ball here at midfield. David Munoz over to the far side. Oscar Ocampos. Number 9, Nikki Watson, far side for CESA. Ball in the middle. There's a shot towards the net by Munoz, and it's going to be wide of the net. Not touched by Tanner. And that should be a goal kick here, and it is. The referee looking at his watch, not much time remaining. Substitutions, middle of the field. Number 18 comes out. Victor Portillo. Buckmeyer there. Now across midfield. Number 7, Marvin Pichardo, watches that one go to his keeper. Now across midfield on the far side. Here comes CESA right to left. Buckmeyer wants to make something happen. Passes it inside. Shot on goal deflected away. Nice job, number 14. Aubrey Jones. And the goal kick to CESA. To midfield. It's in the circle. Again, the referee looking at the watch. Back the other way for CESA. And there's the whistle and the end of this quarterfinal match. And CESA Premier with 3 scores in the first half make it stand as they defeat CDI here in the quarterfinals 3-1. At Pizza Hut Park, field number 4. King Exhaust for George Landsman Productions. We hope you enjoyed this match. It was a great one. In spite of the win, CDI tried to make it interesting in the second half with the score. They knocked on the door a couple more times, but the defense for CESA held, and that was the difference. So that'll do it here. 2009 Dallas Cup at Pizza Hut Park. King Exhaust for George Landsman Productions. Wishing you a good day, and we'll see you again next time. And we're here at the 2009 Dallas Cup, the quarterfinals, and making it out of the quarterfinals and into the semifinals, the Carolina Elite Soccer Academy Premier Squad with a 3-1 victory over CDI. We're going to start interviewing the players. We got 3 of them right here, so why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves?
I'm Eric Clark, number 23, forward.
I'm Aubrey Jones, number 14, forward.
Christian Calloway, number 11, center back.
All right, so you guys are the first team from South Carolina to come all the way out to this tournament. Do you know that?
Yes, sir.
What do you think?
It's very impressive getting to the semifinals for the first South Carolina team to come to this tournament.
You guys have a pretty good showing, right?
Yes, sir.
Make your state proud. Now, getting in here in your bracket play, you had some easy games, you had one tough game. What did that tough game prepare you for today?
That tough game prepared us. They showed us like how we stack up to other teams, and it helps us because it makes us better. And then we go and play this team, so it's much easier for us.
Now, when you learned you were going to come out here, did you have any idea, what caliber of teams were going to be here?
They're all great teams out here, so basically.
You figured it would be tough.
Yeah, it'll be tough.
Now, when you're back home, are you guys all in the same squad? Or is this a mixture of a bunch of different guys?
This is our whole team right here. This is our team.
And how do you guys normally play? You guys breeze through everything?
Sometimes. Yeah.
Now, what's the season schedule over there? When does your season start or end?
Well, our Premier League is almost over. We have 4 more games. So once we get back to South Carolina, we have 2 more weekends, and then I think we'll have a little of a break, and then I think that's
Get
it.
ready.
Now, how you guys doing in Premier League?
Good. We're second place.
Really? Who's your big rival out there?
Concord, Fire South.
They're pretty good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Do you play them anymore before the end of the season?
We already played them.
So you're done playing them?
Yes, sir.
So you got to wait for someone to beat them?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, before we let you go, now's your time to say hi to anybody you want back home.
My mom.
Is that it?
And my sister and my grandparents.
All right.
My family back in South Carolina.
Okay.
It's my whole family back home. That's it.
All right, guys. Good job today. Good luck in the semifinals, and hopefully we'll see you here next year. All right. Here we are again with the CESA squad, the premier out of South Carolina. The first team from South Carolina to make it here to the Dallas Cup. And why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself. Give me your name, number, and any positions you play.
My name's Nikki, and I'm number 9, and I play forward.
My name's Patrick Jones. I'm number 8, and I play right mid.
My name's Brett Freed. I'm number 3. I play pretty much everywhere but the goal.
All right. Now, we asked some of your teammates before you about some of the games that you have played before, but let's talk about this game. What were your thoughts coming in? Did you think it was going to be a tough game?
I thought it was going to be a tough game, and I knew we had to come out hard to win it.
Yeah. You guys really set the tone with 3 scores in the first half.
Yeah, I thought that it was, what do I say? Yeah, it was tough because the wind and all the weather conditions, and I thought the team was going to be like really tough and really physical.
Right. So you guys pretty much, you're a quicker team, definitely.
Yeah, they were all really athletic and fast, but we just played our hardest and it worked out.
It looks like your defense never allowed them to get into a passing game at all.
Yeah, we just worked our hardest the whole game and really took them out of their game.
Yeah. Now we talk about the wind and the weather, but every day of this tournament was a completely different weather, right?
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was like cold and windy. Then yesterday was kind of just a little warm, and then today warm and windy. Does that make it tough? What kind of weather are you guys used to?
In South Carolina, we used to usually it's been raining for a while, but we're usually just like no wind, just like sunny or cold.
The good weather.
It's basically a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Like some days it could be rainy and cold. Some days it can be really dry and hot and humid.
Kind of like here.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Now, where are you guys staying?
In the embassy suites.
Is everyone there?
Yeah, the whole team's there.
And then, like, does anything go on at the embassy suites? Like
Happy hour.
happy hour?
Yeah.
Happy hour is really nice.
Really? Did you go out by the pool?
Free goldfish.
Free goldfish? The little crackers?
Yeah.
Not the real.
Chips
You're eating it.
salsa. Chips and salsa. Yesterday they had egg rolls. They're the stuff.
All you can eat?
Pretty much, yeah.
Did you go put a little hurt on
I don't like egg rolls.
You don't like egg rolls? Just goldfish?
I pretty much like anything.
Anything that's free
Yeah.
and food?
Free's always good.
All right, so you guys have about 2 weeks left in your season when you go back, and you think you're gonna pull it out?
We just gotta play our hardest, and Dallas was a great experience for us, and I think it'll help us out a lot for the rest of the season.
Yeah. And tomorrow you guys play the Texans.
Yeah, not many teams have had this like chance in South Carolina. Well, no team. Yeah, and they don't know what it's like to be here in this atmosphere and stuff like that.
Well, and obviously you guys are setting the bar high because the next South Carolina teams to come, they're gonna have to at least get to the semi.
Yeah, I guess we just made it hard for them, and we just set the bar high, just worked our hardest.
All right, now's your chance to say hi to anybody you want back home.
I like to say hi to my family back home and everyone in my family in England that my mom sent the blog to, and all my supporters.
Awesome.
My family and my parents for letting me get here, and all the kids at my school that are reading the blog, and my family up in Virginia.
Friend Mercer and everybody in my math class that has been keeping up with us. Thanks for the support, and Gina.
All right. So just the math class?
Yeah, pretty much, because they've called me like every night asking how we did, and it's really helpful, their support.
That's really good. All right, guys. Well, good luck tomorrow, and hopefully we'll see you guys next year. Give a nice wave to the camera, and you're out of here.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, King Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. We are back here with the CESA Premier Squad. They just won the quarterfinals for the U14s here at the 2009 Dallas Cup. They're going to get set for the semis tomorrow. It's probably not going to get any easier. So let's get some thoughts. Why don't you give me your name, number, and any positions you play?
Will Norris, number 12, and I play right back.
James Campbell, I'm number 5, and I play in the midfield.
Graham Germstead, number 6. I play in the midfield or forward.
All right. Well, you started off the scoring today, right?
Yeah.
Talk about that score, if you remember.
I just decided that I saw the ball coming in, and I decided I was gonna get it no matter what, and just got the wind, caught it, and got it back in net.
Were you surprised you had kind of an open shot?
I don't know about open. I mean,
It was a little open.
I was kind of surprised that I had more space than I
Yeah,
got.
that's what I meant. More space.
Yeah.
There was a lot of guys in front. It was not an easy shot, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So this squad you just played, how would you characterize? What type of team would you say they are?
Very skilled team. Hometown. I mean, it's pretty easy to play in your hometown. You've got people coming all over from the world. Coming from South Carolina, it's difficult because first team from South Carolina to be here and to actually make it to the semifinals is a huge accomplishment itself.
Definitely. I mean, even if you're a team that's been here 10 times,
Yeah.
it's tough. Now, compared to some of the teams you play back home, is this a pretty good team you just played?
Yeah, they're a lot better. We get some good competition at home, but this is like top notch right here.
Really?
Big time. We're good to stick in and do our thing here. So.
Now, right before your very first game here in the tournament, were you a little concerned, about teams you were going to play?
We didn't know, how we'd stack up, but I mean, it's looking pretty good so far. So we're just gonna keep doing what we do best.
Now, what'd your coach tell you when you guys came out here about, looking at this tournament, like one game at a time, or how were you supposed to take it?
It told us to just focus on one game after another. Focus on our next game, not 5 games down the road. Not worrying about where we get to, and he told us this morning that we could go farther than just settling for the quarters and going farther than that.
And now you obviously a smart guy, you know your team a lot. What would you tell your team that they've got to do tomorrow to improve?
We got to keep up what we did today, but most of all, with our loss earlier, we learned that we got to keep playing with confidence and keep playing with composure. And we just if we get in our game and play quickly, we can play with any team out here.
Exactly. All right. Well, good job today, guys. Before we let you go, you can say hi to anybody you want back home.
Hey guys, I'm Chapin, South Carolina, little town.
Hey Greenville, miss you.
All right.
Columbia, South Carolina, baby. Woo, Dutch Fork, yeah.
All right, guys. Good job. Good luck tomorrow, and we'll see you next year. All right.
All right, thank you.
All right. Take it easy. All right. Continuing on with the post-game interviews. Carolina Elite Soccer Academy, the premier. Huge win today in the quarterfinals at the 2009 Dallas Cup. So introduce yourselves. Give me your name, number, and position.
I'm Pietro Batari, 17, and I play left back.
I'm Dylan Onderdonk Snow, number 7, and I play anywhere up top.
Nick Bupor, 21, and I play center mid.
All right, huge win, obviously, here today for you guys. What did your coach say at halftime? You go in with a 3-0 lead. The game wasn't over, right?
Yeah, he was happy about it, and he just told us not to start thinking that we already won it, so that we wouldn't slow down and give the game up.
Right. Now, was that hard when you're up 3-0 going into the second half, because you don't want to let up, and then you don't want to do something too dumb to let them back in the game?
Yeah, well, not really. 3-0 sort of got me a little more excited. So 2-0 can be bad, but 3-0 was fine for me.
A little more comfort.
Yeah.
Right there. You had a pretty physical game out there today. Compare, the physical play out here in this tournament as opposed to the way it is back home.
Back home, it's not as physical. Today, they were especially more chippy, cheap tackles and stuff like that. Back home, it's not really that physical, and if it is, it's just one every bout, just some tackles. But today it was a lot more physical, and they were, had a lot more cheap fouls.
Yeah. Do the referees here tend to let things go?
I think the ref today let a little more go. I mean, it just depends on the refs. Some referees are more really tight and call everything, but some refs are really just kind of let the game flow. It all depends.
Exactly. If you had your choice, what type of game do you prefer? A fast game or a game that's bogged down with a lot of passing?
I like passing more, just slow and keeping possession. It's fun.
Dictate the pace.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long have you been on this squad?
Since I was around 9.
So about 5 years or
Yeah.
so? Really? So has this team really grown together?
Well, we have a couple new players. Most of these players we've had on the team for 3 or 4 years, and some joined about a year ago.
Right. And how about you?
I just joined this year.
Really?
And I have to travel 2 hours to practice. But,
Really? 2 hours? Do you come the furthest from anybody on the team?
no. We have another player that comes 3 hours, I think.
Really? How many times do you practice every week?
On Friday, I go to the 2-hour away place, and a couple of kids live in Columbia, which is not where everyone lives, and we practice there sometimes with them and me, and that's just an hour away.
So you really got to travel a long ways. Now, do you play anything else besides soccer?
Nope, just soccer.
And how long have you been on this team?
I've been on this team since, I think, 2.5 years.
You like it?
Yeah, it's really fun. It's been a great experience.
I wouldn't have been going to the Dallas Cup if you weren't on this team.
Nope, definitely not.
Not at all. All right, now's your chance to say hello to anybody you want back home.
Hey, Mom and Michaeli, my brother.
Hey, Mom and Dad. Hey, Nathan. Hey, Aiden.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Hey, Mom and math team. Yes, they might watch it.
Are they reading your blogs?
I don't think so. They don't know. I'll tell them when I get back, though, that I won.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because they'll be very proud of me. Yeah.
All All right, guys, you did a good job. Good luck tomorrow. Hopefully we'll see you again next year. Give a nice wave to the camera, and you're out of here.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. All right, now we got the final group of athletes here. Came all the way from South Carolina. They made it through the quarterfinals and now in the semifinals of the 2009 Dallas Cup. And it never fails. The keeper's always in the last group. Whenever we do interviews, for some reason, it's always in the last group. I'd bet my house. All right, introduce yourself. Give me your name, number, and position.
Hi, I'm Andrew Davis. I'm number 2, and I play center back.
I'm Austin Bernicle. I'm number 10, and I play center mid.
Tanner Eggers, number 1, and I play goalkeeper.
Of course. All right, pretty tough game, or was it easier than you thought?
That was pretty tough. They applied a lot of pressure, and that I think we took it well. I think we stayed compact, and we took it well.
Exactly. Well, you got the victory, of course. Now, you had the second score of the game, correct?
Yeah.
You remember what happened on that play?
Nothing. Just got the ball, dribbled, and shot.
Now, wasn't it a close one right here in the corner?
From about the 6, and yeah, into the corner.
Was it a shot you had to take right that second? I mean, you didn't have much time, did you?
Yeah, if I didn't, the keeper would come out and pick it up. Yeah.
I thought it was a pretty tough game. They applied a lot of pressure, and they had a lot of pressure in the end and barely missed some shots out wide and had it covered, and it's just a good game.
Now, with your height and the length of your arms, I mean, you cover a lot of room, in front of the net. You've got a good defense in front of you. You probably don't have to sweat too much.
Not much. I don't sweat much in games. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. When you had the wind to your back in the second half, kicking the ball across midfield, I mean, it was soaring. It was going almost to the keeper. Were you thinking you got to let up a little bit to give your guys up front a chance?
Kind of, just a little bit, unless if I was hitting into the wind that side, which I kind of shanked a little bit of them over there. But I was pretty happy with the way we were applying the pressure whenever some of my kicks that I had had.
Exactly. Now, you guys are into the semifinals. First team from South Carolina to make it here. Obviously, however well you did, would have been awesome. But, I mean, you're 2 away. I mean, you may as well win the whole thing, right?
Yeah, it's a big achievement for us, and I think that if we keep our confidence up, I think we'll be able to make it a lot farther in the tournament, that we'll be able to continue the pace that we've brought, and that'll be amazing.
Now, kind of maybe a humble question or what, but are you guys surprised that you've played so well against a lot of these great teams, or did you know all along you guys were this good?
We've always had confidence, but this just shows what we can do as a team.
As a keeper, you've got your eyes everywhere. How proud are you of this team, the way they've played?
I thought we played excellent this tournament. How far we've gone here, I didn't think we might not get this far, but I was very proud of our team, how we played, and the confidence level that we had.
Yeah, you guys have done a great job. All right, now's your chance to say hi to anybody you want back home.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Just the rest of my family back at home.
Nobody else?
Nope.
Friends?
Just say hey to my family and my teachers and Mrs. Berry at my school and classmates.
So he's going to get good grades. You mentioned the teachers, Mrs. Berry, whoever she is, All right. You guys did a great job. Good luck tomorrow. We're rooting for you for sure, and hopefully we'll see you back here next year.
Thank you.
All right, so give a nice wave to the camera. You guys are out of here. All right, we're here with the head coach, Russell Shelley of the Carolina Elite Soccer Academy Premier Squad. They just made it into the semifinals, and how proud are you of this squad?
Tremendously proud, not just of obviously the boys and the parents. It's been an odyssey to get here, and the boys obviously have done very well, and the parents have been very supportive. A lot of people behind the scenes to make us get here, and I'm proud for our club and for our state. We're one of the few teams that actually comes out to the Dallas Cup, and to actually get through to the semifinals, I think shows a lot about maybe the progress that South Carolina soccer has made, and obviously this team has done well over the years, and we're thrilled to be here.
Obviously, a lot of coaches are going to stick up for their teams. They're going to say, this or that. But has this team stepped their play up a notch since they've gotten?
Yeah, I think after the loss, after the 3-1 loss that we took, that was the second match. From that point forward, I think we just started playing it very confidently and very loose, and we let the game come to us. And each game has gotten better and better and better. And the first half we played today was one of the better halves we played in quite some time, certainly in this tournament.
Right. And obviously, you guys are going to see this video well after this tournament is done. So if you have any words for them concerning this tournament, now's your chance.
For who? The team?
For the team.
I tell these kids over and over and over again how much I care for them. I've had most of the boys since they were actually U10. So I think it's a family affair really. And they are. Every coach says this, but it really is an extension of myself. And this team is my part of my family.
Awesome. We've done a great job. They're a great team. We enjoyed doing the game today, and good luck tomorrow, obviously.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Take care.
All right.
Thanks.
We appreciate it, guys.
All right, well, that'll do it for us here. We're at Pizza Hut Park. We just saw a quarterfinal match. Carolina Elite Soccer Academy Premier with a 3-1 victory over CDI. We're going to kind of give everybody a view of the facility here, but 3-1 victory. They're into the semis. They're playing the Texans tomorrow. Should be a tough game, but hey, it's a good squad, and they can pull it out. So until next year at the 2010 Dallas Cup, have a great day, and we'll see y'all later.